Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because I am going to be doing a project pan. Who am I? I've never done one of these on my channel before, so I'm really excited to get some use out of some products. I have a lot of products here that I want to talk about that I'm including in my project pan. The way I'm going to do this is I guess I will do it maybe until the end of summer, so until the end of August. It's towards the end of July right now, so I feel like that's a good amount of time, and I'm not going to aim to like finish up all of the products. I feel like that's a bit unrealistic. I can definitely get through some, but the goal of this project pan is to just make some dents in products that I already have. I want to use up a couple products if possible, and yeah, just get some good use out of makeup that I already own. So yeah, as for life updates, I put this in my community post, but I haven't filmed in quite a while. It's been about a week, a little over a week now since I've last filmed. I had pre-filmed a bunch because I am going on a work trip next week, so I didn't expect to use up all of my pre-filmed videos, but I definitely did. My mom got sick last Thursday. She's feeling much better now. Thank you guys for all of your well wishes. My grandma fell, and it was an awful day last Thursday. So I was busy taking care of both of them. So yeah, now I'm finally back. I'm hoping to pre-film a little bit so that I can have stuff to post during my work trip, but we'll see. I'm not trying to push myself too much just because it's been a hectic week for me. Also, you've probably noticed, but I have my hair down. Who is she? I don't know. First of all, my hair is so dead at the ends. Like, look at that. It just stands right up. Like, that's not good. The ends are like really bleached. I'm gonna have to chop all this off, I think, which is fine. I fully expected to, but yeah. I don't really do my hair ever, so I always keep it up. But I'm just gonna wear it down today because I feel like switching it up. We're getting a little wild today. Anyway, I have a lot of products that I want to talk about, so let's just get into everything. I'm not sure if including so many products in this video will be a really good thing or a really bad thing because I don't know if I can do it all, but we'll see. Again, I've never done a project pan, so I don't really know what to expect, so I've included a lot of products, so we'll see if I'm successful in using them all. So for primers, I have included 3. The first is a little Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. This is just a little sample. That's why I decided that this would be good to include because 2 of these primers are samples, so I feel like that'll be fairly easy for me to go through. I just want to test out this product and I want to get it out of my makeup bag because it's been sitting there for a little bit and I want to, you know, give it a good try. This one has been sitting in my makeup bag for like maybe a year and a half, so it's time to get rid of this. This one is going to be my priority. This one is by Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if they're cruelty-free anymore. I got this before they weren't cruelty-free, so there's been a lot of back and forth of whether they're actually cruelty-free or not lately, so I'm just trying to get like Charlotte Tilbury kind of out of my makeup bag until that's resolved. This is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer, and it's just a little sample, again like 7 milliliters, so I feel like I'll be able to go through this fairly quickly, but this will be my priority. It's really dirty because it's been in my makeup bag for so long, so I need to get rid of it. So yeah, this one is definitely the first that I'm going to try to use up. And lastly, I have this product by e.l.f. This is the Poreless Putty Primer. I did have this in my makeup kit, but I never used it because I had never tested it out on myself personally. So yeah, I have only just dug out a little bit of product. I might even be able to go through this whole thing. That might be a bit ambitious, but I feel like it's going fairly quickly. I've only used it a couple times. So I really want to get a feel for this, if this is something that I want to include in my kit. I feel like including e.l.f. in my kit is a little... I don't know how to put it. Like, is there such an affordable brand that it's not always a good look, even if the product itself is really good? So I don't know if I should, you know, include this or opt for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, which this is supposed to do. I really want to try the e.l.f. Putty Bronzers. Those look so nice. I really want to try those. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try and use this up. Maybe I could like depot this, like get another one, because I've dipped my fingers into this one, so I'm not gonna use this one for my kit, but maybe if I do enjoy it, I could depot it so no one would know it's e.l.f. Anyway, I'm looking to use this up. I've really been looking for a good pore filling primer for my kit. I used to use the Cover FX one until I realized that it was making every single foundation go on cakey as hell. I do not recommend that primer. I don't like it, so I'm looking for something that's a little more pore filling but will work better with the foundations I include in my kit, and this seems to be working fairly well for me. So I'm going to continue using this one up. For skincare-ish products, I have 2 lip balms that I want to use up. The first one is by ColourPop. It's the Lippy Balm. This one is in Bellini BB, and this is their Peachy Peach Bellini scented one. It's very lightly fragranced. I do enjoy it. And this next one is by Bite Beauty. This is their old lip mask formula. It's the maple one. I also have an original one, but I figured I just want to like include one at a time to use up. This is their old formula, so they don't sell this anymore. I don't have an opinion on the new formula. I've heard it's not as good, but I don't know personally. I've never tried it because I've been trying to use this up for like a year. So I'm almost there. It's, you know, we're getting there. So this is definitely something I want to use up, and those are the two lip balms. I'll probably use those nightly so that I can really, you know, get those going and out of my collection, because I really like to try new lip balms, but it can quickly become a hoarding situation and it's not good. So I want to, you know, move some stuff out. Next up for foundation, I've only included one because I just want to make sure that I can actually focus on the one that I've chosen. This is by LYS Beauty. It's the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. The reason I want to use a lot more of this is because it's my color right now. This is not my winter shade. No ma'am, this is my summer, very tan shade. Even right now, like I'm still not really making it work, so I'm gonna try and, you know, get maybe a little more of a tan, and I definitely want to use a lot more of this up before the summer ends because I don't want it to go bad, and you know, I can't really use it in the winter, so I'm gonna try and use up a lot of it. I don't know if I'll be able to use it up completely, but I want to use up a lot of this product. Okay, wow, we're making good progress. Oh, this is kind of a primer. I forgot to include this in the primer section. This is by Pixie Beauty. It's the Brightening and Vitamin C Balancing Priming Oil. I really enjoy this. I mentioned it in my product favorites at one point, and then I just kind of stopped using it. I don't really know why I did that. So I really enjoyed this, so I'm definitely going to try to use more of it up. I really enjoy it, but I have hardly used up anything. I find with this product, I need just the tiniest amount, so it's been really challenging to go through quickly. So I'm definitely going to include this, and hopefully with all of the other primers, I'll be able to put a little bit more of a dent in this one. Okay, now moving on to concealers. I have three. The first one that I want to include is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. I did an entire video on this comparing it to the Fenty Eye Brightener. If you're curious about watching that video, I will link it in the cards up above. So this one I just want to use up because it's not a lot of product. I think it's 2.3 mils. I gotta be able to use this up, you know what I mean? And I do like it, but it's just kind of taking up space right now. So for 2.3 mils of product, I really want to use it up if I can. So I'm going to include this in there. And the other two are just ones that have been on their last legs for a little while. This one is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one has been great to me, really enjoy it. I think it's awesome and it's a great price. So I'm looking to use it up because it's just got barely anything left. I can repurchase it, or I could repurchase something a little bit different. I've heard a lot of good things about the Rare Beauty concealer that I'd be interested in trying. So maybe I'll pick that one up instead of this one, but I want to get this one out of my collection because I feel like it's just taking up space for how little product it's actually holding. And the last concealer I want to get rid of, this one is because it's just super old. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is one of my favorites in the shade 12N Fair Neutral. This one I just want to get rid of because it's just really old and I'm running out and it's kind of drying out. Again, I don't know if I'll repurchase this one just because I've been really into trying new concealers lately. So yeah, I do love this product, don't get me wrong. I'm just not sure if it'll be a repurchase right away because I kind of want to like dabble in some other things. I feel like I am just such a creature of habit. I just repurchase my favorites and don't really try anything else. So I'm trying to get out of that mentality, especially with having a YouTube channel. I like to be well informed and, you know, test a lot of stuff. So yeah, this will not be an immediate repurchase. I am definitely going to try something else. And maybe I'll go back to this, who knows? But for the meantime, I'm gonna try something else. So I want to get this out of my collection to make room for something new. Okay, so that's kind of it for the base products. I guess no, I have setting sprays. Okay, I have two setting sprays that I want to use up. Both are very much on their last legs. This first one is the KVD Lock-It Makeup Setting Mist. Like, this is right at the bottom. There's almost nothing left. I need to get rid of this because I've had it for 2.5 years. I have moved twice since I received this in PR. So that kind of tells me that it's over 2 years and I really need to get it gone. So, oh, that just leaked everywhere. Why is it brown? That's a little concerning. It's leaking like a funky brown color. Maybe this is one I should just get rid of. I'm gonna try and use it up. I'm so annoying like that. I want to finish things up like completely. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this. If it gets kind of weird and funky, I haven't noticed anything yet, but if it does, I'll just get rid of it. But yes, this is one that I'm really determined to use up. It's literally like right at the bottom. Another one that I'm really determined to use up that is almost done. This one is by Morphe. Morphe is no longer cruelty-free. I bought this when they were cruelty-free. This is the Continuous Setting Mist. It's an okay product. I do really like the nozzle on it. It's like an aerosol can that just delivers a really fine mist. The product itself is just okay. It doesn't really do anything for me. It definitely doesn't, you know, increase the longevity of my makeup. If anything, I would say the opposite, because it's definitely like a hydrating formula. I do find if your base is looking too powdery that this product is great, but yeah, they're no longer cruelty-free. So I'm just gonna try to use it up and get it out of my collection ASAP so that I don't have any non-cruelty-free makeup in my collection. Okay, so that is it for base products. Now we can move on to eyes. I've included 2 eyeshadow palettes, which may seem a little bit ambitious. I know I'm not going to use up a full eyeshadow palette, but these are just palettes that I really want to get more use out of. I can use them in combination with other palettes, but I'd like to incorporate these 2 into almost all of my looks if possible in the next month and a half. So the first one is by Aether Beauty. This is the Joshua Tree Desert Matte Palette. I've mentioned this multiple times on my channel and I really do enjoy it. I've talked about how much I love it. It's all matte, so what I'm hoping to do is pair it with a lot of single shadows because I've been really enjoying singles lately. So yes, that is what I want to do, and I want to, you know, get more use out of this because I talk about how good the formula is and then I just like don't reach for it that much. I'm hoping to get some more use out of this one, so I'm going to include that in the project pan. And then my second palette is like my newest baby that I've purchased. It is the Natasha Denona Zendo. I feel like I haven't gotten almost any use out of this and it's so beautiful, so I definitely want to use it more. I really like it. I love the color story. I feel inspired looking at it, so I'm kind of like, why haven't I used this? You know what I mean? Do you guys ever do that where you purchase something and you're so excited about it that you don't use it as much as you should because you don't want to like mess it up? I need to get out of that mentality, so I'm definitely going to be using this one more. Hopefully. Actually, not hopefully. I will be using this one more. We'll see what fun looks I'll create with this. And yeah, this is the second one that is on my project pan. Again, not really looking to get rid of these products. I'm just looking to get more use out of these, especially the eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like it's kind of unrealistic to go through an entire eyeshadow palette in a month and a half. That's just not gonna happen. Okay, also for eyes, I have a KVD tattoo liner in Trooper Black that I really want to use up. I thought this was completely empty and it's just, it has 9 lives. I go to use it the next time, I'm like, oh, this will be the last time for sure that this will be good to use. And then the next time I'm like, oh, there's more product in here. It just keeps on going and going. So I'm gonna use this up and hopefully get rid of it in the next month and a half. Even if it seems like there's still product in here, I'm gonna get rid of it after the month and a half because it's been in my collection for way too long and it's a product that goes on your eyes. Like, you should probably replace this as often as you replace a mascara, but this is like probably a year old at this point. I'm ashamed. This needs to go, so I'm going to try and use it up, and if I'm unsuccessful, I will be getting rid of it at the end of this project. Also, another one, this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Brow Pen. This is in the shade Medium Brown. This is one of my favorite products that I discovered last year, but again, it's just time for a new one. I would definitely be interested in trying a different brow pen, but I really like this type of product. I really enjoy how I can just, you know, create really fine hair-like strokes. It's really nice. I really enjoy this one. The color's spot on for me personally. I've just had it for too long. I've had this one for about a year also, so it's time to get rid of it. But I really like it. So yeah, I've been kind of holding on to this for too long, so I'm gonna try and use it up, and if I'm unsuccessful, this will also be going at the end of the project. And finally for eyes, if you watch my channel frequently, this one probably isn't a surprise. This is a mascara by NYX Cosmetics. It's the On the Rise Volume Lift Mascara. I really like this product. It's a rubberized wand, which I really enjoy. This is just too old. This is also probably like 9 months old. Oh God. I preach hygiene, and then like my personal makeup hygiene is just like not good. So I'm a little embarrassed, honestly. I'm definitely going to get rid of this, hopefully before the end of this project. This is also starting to dry out, so yes, I will definitely be getting rid of this at the end of this project, if not before. For face products, there are 2 that I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Inda Sun Bronzer. This obviously is nearly gone. This is like pan right here. It's just kind of stained, but this is all the product that's left in the ring around there. So I'm gonna try and use this up. I feel like I could definitely do it, right? I don't know, we'll see, but this is definitely definitely one that needs to go. It's not my favorite, but the color is really good for me. So even though it's not my favorite formula and it requires a little more work on my end, I'm going to finish this. It must be done. Yeah, the formula is really stiff and it's not my favorite, but I just need to get it out of my makeup bag. It's just taking up space at this point. And lastly, for face, I have this highlighter by Mercier. I'm wearing it today. Very gorgeous. I'm obsessed. This is the sample that will not die. I can't get rid of this. I've had this for probably 5 years. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. I've talked about this before on my channel about how I can't get rid of it. I have officially hit pan. You can see it there, and I am just going to try and get rid of the product that's on the edges, and then I hopefully can buy a new full size because I think I really love this product enough to not want to be without it. It's just such a pretty highlighter, and it's just everything that I want right now in a highlight. So I will definitely be repurchasing this, but this one is just too old and it needs to go, but I don't want to get rid of it because I love it so much. So I'm going to try and use it all up. And finally, the last category is lips. This is not obviously the lip balms that I talked about earlier. This is like actual color lip products. The first one I don't want to get rid of, but I feel like since I'm almost there already, I may as well include it. This is my personal lipstick from Bite Beauty. I have made a great dent in this. I really enjoy it. It's almost gone. Well, I'd say a little over halfway, maybe less. I don't know. It's definitely the most I've used a lip color though, a bullet lipstick especially. So yes, I will definitely be trying to use this up. I would purchase it again, but I'd also want to purchase, I know Bite has launched their bullet lipsticks in stores, so I would definitely be interested in trying something like that. I don't know if this would be like an immediate purchase right away. I would definitely want to dabble in other things. And the last product that I'm going to talk about is kind of a weird one. I've discovered this rather recently. It's been one of my favorite products in a certain lip combo. This is the Animal Crossing and ColourPop collab. It's the Just a Tint lip crayon in the shade Juicy Apple. I've been really enjoying this product and just applying it kind of to the center with a nude lip. I really enjoy it, especially for the summer. It just kind of adds like a little bit of a brightness to the lip, and I just really like it, especially with a brown lip liner. I love that it smells like apples. I love that part. And yeah, I just want to get more use out of this. I don't know if I'll finish it up, but who knows, maybe, because these are mini sizes. So yeah, I definitely want to get some more use out of that. So what I'm going to do is include these products in a little basket on my vanity that is going to be separate from my regular makeup bag so that I can, you know, really try to finish these products up. I feel like I have something from each category except for like powder and blush, I think. So I think it'll be rather easy to create a full face with these products and just add a few in. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do this project pan. I will definitely provide you with an update when I am finished this project. It'll likely be towards the end of August so we can see how this project actually went. I've never done this before, so please be nice. I've never done this before, so like don't get your expectations too high. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I like a good challenge, so I feel like I'll do okay. And yeah, I think that's it for me today. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are project panning, if you are at all right now. I have gotten a few messages on Instagram saying that you guys are on a low to no buy right now, especially, you know, when I talk about ColourPop and how often they're launching. Everyone's just like, yeah, I can't keep up. I'm on a no buy. So yeah, let me know if you guys are on a low to no buy and what you guys are going to use up and if you're going to repurchase, and if not, what you're going to purchase instead. I am really interested to know, and we can kind of go on this journey together. So yeah, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!